Hi, my name is Sebastian, and I would like to take the opportunity to tell you a little bit more about my methodology. For about 10 years now, I've been helping people that suffer from depression, anxiety, destructive thought patterns, traumatic experiences which have their influence on day-to-day life in a negative way. Where it comes to the methodology, the easiest way is first to start at the end. So, where do we want to go? We don't want depression anymore. We don't want anxiety attacks anymore. Influence of traumatic experiences anymore. But where are we going? And in my own words, that is a fully empowered state of being, an authentic state of being where you listen and are loyal to the inner direction, the inner compass. And everybody has one. Everybody has an inner compass, kind of like an intuitive direction where if you listen to it, life becomes very, very simple because you can feel when a choice is right, because it feels good, it feels empowered, you feel happy, you feel light, you feel inspired, or it is the other thing. So it's something to deal with particular fears, to get rid of particular fears, that you make decisions and choices that are fear-based, to keep yourself comfortable and safe, etc. Don't get me wrong, fear has its functional reason. But in many cases, fear dominates so much because we mainly live here, and this is where the fear is generated in accordance with memories and with past experiences, with things that people told us. So that fear can interfere with your natural flow of energy, with that natural enthusiasm, natural curiosity in life, and natural flow of love and light. Because this is energy. This body, your body, it's all energy, and it wants to flow in harmony. It wants to flow as one harmonious system. So in the body we see that fear comes back as tension, because there is on one hand there is the natural direction to doing something or to being something or to expressing something, and then there is the fear that is against that because of shame or guilt or some taboo or whatever it is, some experience in the past that induces a lot of fear to let this energy out and let it be expressed. So what happens in the body is conflict, and that comes back as contraction in the body. And if you don't do anything with that contraction might become chronicle, and from there it could evolve into pain, and from pain it could evolve into illness like cancer or some other terrible disease. And we can recognize that as communication from the body. It's a calling from the body that keeps calling for solution of those conflicts within the whole system that wants to flow harmoniously and freely. So that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to focus on. So the first step is regaining connection with the body. So going from here to connection with the whole body, and learn to introspect, to see what's going on in the body and where the contractions find place and where the spaciousness is, and where the enthusiasm is on one hand and the fear and the other contracted emotions on the other hand. That's step number one, and we're just going to witness what happens. Then the next step is to do two things, and that is to fully allow that expression to take place. So if it's the emotions that need space, we give the emotion space, and that contraction or that conflict also has an emotional charge. So unwinding the body without judgment, just let it go, just let it flow. So that's one of the within the second step, and the other is finding out what is the story behind the contraction, because there's always a story. There's always a story that the mind uses to hold back this free flow of energy. So what is exactly the story? And usually it's something from our pasts, sometimes from our youth, that does not relate to this situation anymore. So it's based on simply a memory. It's not based on the reality right now. So, and that's what we see all the time with those contractions, that they're based on things that are not true at this very moment. Still, they influence us unconsciously. So we bring it into consciousness. We become conscious of the story, so we can drop it, so we can transform it, so we can make other decisions. And from that space of knowledge, the next step is to embody this new way of living with your new insights and the new person that you are. So what practical changes can you make within your life that support this change inside of you, this transformation that took place inside of you? So that's also what we're going to look at. And well, those are the 3 steps of transformation. And well, if you have any questions, if you would like to book an introduction, let me know. Feel free to contact me, to drop me a line. And who knows where we will meet each other. And whatever the case, much strength and love on your healing path. And all the best.